Oh, Seneko. Running out of mana and running out of life. Pile die. They don't have any other range attack. Puppey's going to come in. He's got Soul Assumption, which Seneko be really careful about. That damage. It's enough for Puppey to get the first blood. Seneko's really isolated. Puppey was waiting for this, and the blink forward. There is stick charges, but Weeha's rotated himself in. Seneko will end up ticking out, and Funnick trying to find some kind of revenge kill over on Puppey, but the chance that after he gets united is now nothing. He can't catch up to him. Illusions are coming over. The secret trap is up. They realize, like, the Solar Crest is nice and quick over on Puppey, but it's just not enough. They're relocating it. Puppey realizes his problem. He needs to actually Grave Shield and get out here, accepts his fate, and Funnick another duel win now. 52 bonus damage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Hook shot. Oh, Misery! Goes in for the fight. Roshan's going to be pushed back by the cogs. Isolation's going to be there. It's a nice Sonic Wave. And where's the extra damage? It wasn't enough. Not from the Mana Void, but Weeha. Roshan, he's still battling it out inside the pit. 4 heroes down for Na'Vi. The 5th is up. It's any TP out. The Familiars won't get there in time. The Scream cooldown will. Weeha takes a triple kill, and Secret will secure Roshan. That was not the way I saw that playing out in my mind. He might need a little bit of help, though. That lance from Voss will drop it down, starts with press the attack, and then Puppey. Well, Familiar drop 1, Familiar drop 2. They can't get any damage, and the Mana Void will arrive. Funnick and Voss so low, the Cleave's doing its work, and they're going to lose both of them. This, even with the Shuriken toss, they go in deeper. Envy, the 4-stop's going to be there from Dendy to try and save his captain, PSM. Chasing even deeper. Envy needs another 2 attacks. That's 1. There's 2. By Dandy actually helping him, scurrying closer towards the Lina. They go in underneath the tier 3 and actually underneath the tier 4 towers. Have to get out of here. Team Secret will come back for the tier 2 tower, but what a fight. In fact, did they just go in again? Yep, they did. They went up to Seneko. A message has been sent by Secret. This is their first game back, and it is one hell of a fight for them. They've lost their bottom ranks. The only thing that will stop Secret right now is the fact that the tier 2 towers are still up in both the other lanes. Andy gets a skewer over on Anti-Mage, but Funnick also starts the duel, but it was on an illusion. The Sonic Wave will connect. They've lost 2 in a blink of an eye. Seneko's about to go down as well. The relocate actually is the only thing that will save him here. Try and turn around, but Secret are back to objective-based gaming. They're taking out the range racks. They can't duel onto Anti-Mage, 1, because of cooldown, and 2, he's protected by Lincoln. So not even a PL illusion to make life a little bit more difficult for him. And that is GG. Rightly so. 31-9 Team Secret. Moving up to the top lane. Funnick's becoming a little bit too pesky to deal with. And MV's burning off a little bit of the mana. But you're already getting to a point where Funnick actually can body block up Pile Die. They need to get him off this one. The Illumina will fly in. Funnick so low! Part dies unless he gets the kill! The Darkseer will die directly after, so at least he'll get the gold, but he doesn't get much more. Down on bottom lane, Misery putting down the cogs to keep Voss away. The Fissures come down, so they actually have to throw Misery towards Voss, but TP support is on the way. Who's coming in? It's going to be Pile Die. He goes for the heal, and actually he goes in again! Oh, they actually find the kill. The Urshiker killed off by the tower. PSM and Voss, they're just so heavily aggressive. He's just dragging the creep wave back behind the tower, and it's the highest net worth for Team Secret at the moment. Paladai and PSM, they're battling for the 8-minute rune, but that means also Misery's making his way in. He's not level 6 yet. And PSM, well, this battery assault, now he's actually got the mana for it. And PSM, there's no telekinesis. The cooldown is a Voss trying to buy a little bit of space here. Paladai's going to go into the Cello Grave and then just TP out. Do they have enough with the Rocket Barrage? Paladai, he's out to safety. Rupik is down. Snako has the Fissure available, but a Voss, he's got one more Rocket Barrage available here. And Misery moves back in range of the tower. Avost with a Fissure, they can control him long enough to get the kill. Easy farming for Avost. You go the Greek kind of build, but when you got this kind of stuff behind you, looks like Pile Die's in trouble too. Try to Shallow Grave, he's got no heal up. So ends up just dying to Dendy's PL. It's kind of crazy the fact, like, they got away with this Dendy PL, as well as actually having a Gyrocopter. Navi's team fight, as well as like late game potential, is really damn good.
Yeah, it really is, and they're on a good path right now too.
Misery looking for okay, he might be really happy he missed this hook though, because they're there waiting for him. They just initiate him, they toss him back. The blinding light will push Navi back up the hill. But if he hit that or didn't hit that, he was still dead.
Almost mech on Darkseer now, so that'll be good for his team fight. Oh, Quap might get a solo kill though. This looks pretty likely.
Sonic Wave in time, yeah. But
Can he land it?
hooking around. Actually, the hook shot in from PSM.
Oh,
No, okay.
that was good. Somebody can land a hook. That's funny.
That's just dropping salt in the wound. Like, Misery's attempted, what, 4 hook shots and hasn't hit a single one? Rubik attempts 1 with a stolen hook shot and is able to land it perfectly. Paladai might be in a little bit of trouble here as Danny's going to initiate on him. And, yeah, he has to instantly just Shallow Grave. There's no stuns available, but at the same time, he doesn't have mana for a TP, so he's down.
That fast diffusal blade is honestly so good. I really feel like more peels should buy it. Not too surprising, I guess. He went Arcane Boots.
Hook shot. This time Misery's able to connect. Funnick will come in too, but with the Sonic Wave, Snakeo's going to pop from the Orchid. They're going to back it back out of the cogs with a rocket there too. Funnick's going to drop. There's 2 kills coming in for Secret. Navos needs more damage, but, well, he only gets 1. He only gets the clockwork. Weeha got out to safety in time with that TP. That Illumin's in a good position for Puppey. That unobstructed vision is also a beautiful thing during the daytime for him. Pylai Die will not be as beautiful, or then again, PSM, the damage. Yeah, PSM's... Pylai Die gets at least a Shallow Grave off, as well as a Glimmer Cape, but he can't protect himself for long enough, so Gyrocopter will still find the kill. While Eternal Envy is pushing the issue. So taking the tier 2 tower in the mid lane, with a fresh Alpha Wolf as well up for the Gyro, like... The increase in damage is really good, but then they hook shot over. Funnick's going to get isolated, and it's Cogs that get stolen out. That's not really going to help him too much until he isolates Misery himself, but the Illumina flies in perfectly from the Keeper of the Light. Can they find more? Vorst having real troubles getting banished up. That BKB will protect him as the defensive charge of it, as the Illusions run even further forward.
It's a weird game, that's for sure.
It's just really good rotations now. Well, all 5 of them up. Vorst going to lose a little bit of mana, but he can just BKB himself out of this. But then the Abyssal Blade, they're focusing on Vorst on the back, and he's going to go down. He gets at least a cooldown off, but that's all on Weeha. Focuses then onto Seneko, so no Earthshaker feature coming up in this fight. You might return the Sonic Wave, but after being bashed, it's going to be a triple kill for Eternal Envy. And Funnick isolated. He goes for the Surge, and he'll run himself away. Weeha, 1 attack. He's going to Shadow Strike. Funnick will actually just tick from that. And Envy's already at the objective. They're attacking into the tier 4 towers and get the buyback out from a Vorst as well as Funnick to execution to find the openings. And one of them will be Puppey here in the middle lane. As the Fissure will connect and Puppey. Blinding Light makes him very, very difficult to get this hit. Rubik was able to steal that, but then he brings in Eternal Envy. Hits the BKB with the hook shot at the back end. PSM, he actually used the Blinding Light to get a little bit more space as a Force. Turns on the Satanic, but Envy is just more of a man, bringing him down. Weeha's here as well. It's a double kill coming the way of Eternal Envy. Do they have more? The TPs are out in these Peel Illusions. Parno before start forward. But where are your buybacks? They don't exist for all 3 heroes of Na'Vi. And this could be the end, where they're just way too strong. If they can get a lockdown control on Dendi, he does have a buyback, so you'll have 2 Dendis in this fight. But Eternal Envy can just stand on the front lines. And what is that? It's Weeha bringing in the remainder of his Scythe device. And Envy moving down now for 2 lanes of racks. Purge leaves and everything becomes exciting all of a sudden. The bottom lane, it will also drop. Then he just land spamming as much as he can, but the Illusions don't do anything. Like, they burn up the mana of the Anti-Mage, but he already consumed a Moon Shard. That's where the extra money went to. Because Anti-Mage definitely got a lot more than just having 6.7k gold extra. So 2 lanes of Rax is down. The Scythe device has been completed. Paladai's losing a little bit of his mana. He doesn't really want to have this happen. Doesn't have his Arcane Boots, but Envy, he keeps the pressure on the bottom lane. Keeps Na'Vi looking down, and then Puppey just recalls him towards the top lane. So Na'Vi just unable to deal with this huge core, yet you get the blink over from PSM. And the rocket actually just flies right over the top of Na'Vi. They're coming down towards Roshan. And Dendi, okay, this is the Hallelujah play. The heart will be completed over on Dendi, and they basically have to have 2 PLs to do this. But look at Secret. You can take Roshan, but they're going to take the top tier 3 tower. No fortification available, and it's taken too long. Na'Vi lost their window of opportunity. They're not going to go up against Megas. They realize that won't be enough. The hook shot in. They catch out the Darkseer. No wall. They explode him with the Sonic Wave as PSM also slowed up. Misery wants him to hurt him. That's what the Blade Mail's for. Return all that damage. The Vorst will come out, but the Glimmer Cape, they drop down the sentry. Now they see Misery, but it's too late. He's walked back out of the base. The resistance helped him to survive until Seneko jumps out with that Blink Dagger and finishes the job with the Echo Slam. But the top Rax is gone. They're up against Megas and Na'Vi as Envy's looking for an opening. Phonic runs one way, and he's going to blink up. start with the Abyssal Blade. She just gets a bash, then into the Abyssal Blade. Horse being hookshotted out, so there's no way for him to survive. Buyback is available, and you may as well just use it right now, because the rest of Na'Vi are currently being invaded by an insane amount of little green people. They'll back out. Anti-Mage, not enough damage on him to get the kill. He'll buy a little bit more space. Paladai die very... Is he really going to die again? It's the only kill that Denny can get, giving Paladai his 8th death. Misery. Na'Vi's actually holding this for now. Havor's doing serious work, down to 11 life. The Weeha's back into the fight, throws out the Sonic Wave, doppelganger evasion there from Denny. Weeha will jump forward, he really wants Denny dead, but he can't finish the job. He's going to get stunned up. They're giving so much back here, Secret, but they're also taking so much away from Na'Vi. Envy hasn't healed up just yet. He doesn't have that heart to regenerate up, so Puppy will just give him the cheese. And they'll come back in, try and finish this themselves. At least Sonego can get himself a gem back. But the creeps are just so big. Defending it so difficult, especially when they keep poking in. And then Havos, the Abyssal Blade. Can they get the die back? Manifoy is still on cooldown, but he still gets the last swing of the blades. Blinding Light's going to make it difficult for Denny to kill a Puppy. Remember, that's the Aegis Immortal, and they're just going for the GG. They've had enough of this. The BKB from Envy, and that will be the game, but not before he picked up a kill on PSM. Team Secret take it out 2-0, and will advance themselves through into the semi-finals to go up against Alliance.